What is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So as most of you know, we have found some new support lines. We are consolidating at these support lines, but we are looking for that next pump. And a lot of you are going to be like, well, how is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? Why should it even happen? I've got all the answers, so really stick until the end of this video because we are going to be talking about everything that is happening right now. So as you guys know, the whole crypto market is down, right? It's all very sort of wishy-washy. It's coming from the US, obviously, because with Trump's tariffs and all the different orders that are being signed right now. And for me, that does not worry me, at least for any reason, because of the fact that I know that in the future, of course, everything needs to be resolved, everything is going to find its end, and everything is going to have an answer. So it's just all temporary. But what is important to actually look at, is kind of further than the economy itself, because yeah, economy is going to go ups and downs and we are going to see pumps, but what can JYAI actually do in order for it to see the big all-time highs that we're all looking for, right? Even before the altcoin season, we all know that during the altcoin season it is going to explode, but before that we are going to see some nice pumps coming up. And as you guys know, the next all-time high should be around 10 million, but it is going to take a bit of time, okay? Anything is possible anytime, but it could take some time because of the fact that for the next big pump, we are looking at some big names, right? Massive names. As you guys know it, there was actually a really good tweet here, so you guys can see it here, okay? So it says, big things are coming. Bitget will host an event with JYAI tomorrow, followed by an AMA very soon. This event is set to be massive. Last time Bitget listed us in their Web3 wallet, we saw a 6x pump. Now these types of listings and announcements really do actually move JYAI a lot because they are massive, right? They have a big following, lots of exposure, all these big names. So of course, taking JYAI, a coin that has done very well but still sitting at a relatively low market cap, it can easily move it up and big time. So all the different AMAs that are going to be happening, all the different, companies, brand names that I'll be participating in and representing JYAI will bring in a lot of new investors. So you have to understand a lot of new holders are going to be coming in very, very soon. Also, the current holders are DCAing, so they're loading up on their bags every single week. There's a lot of money pouring into JYAI right now at these levels. Simple as that. And remember, all these different wallets and platforms and exchanges and so on have a massive following. Like I've just told you guys, look at this. Bitget wallet, 3.3 million followers. And Bitget is represented in different countries. So they have a massive following in different countries. And what I like about that is that every time, we can represent JYAI on these platforms and actually join into these AMAs that have thousands of people listening, that brings in a lot of new investors because they look at the charts of JYAI and they're like, damn, this thing can move. Like, we are too worried about what's happening with the big coins, with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Pepe, all these massive coins, when actually, at the end of the day, this thing, regardless of what is happening in the market, is actually moving. So it's very nice to actually go into things that are, producing growth while everything else is going down, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's also just emotional positivity. Like, it's so nice. Remember, the markets were going down, this thing goes up, right? Markets are going down, this thing keeps on going up. Yeah, it has its dips because people got to eat, people got to take their profits. But, at the end of the day, it can move. Why can it move? Because it's still relatively small. So anything that it gets, any announcement, any event, any exchange coming in, any platform, is really, really nice. It really does kind of, move it as much as possible. It's very hard, like I've said in the past, to move Dogecoin or Pepe, Shiba Inu, Flocky, and all these massive coins because they have a lot of money in them. They have a lot of holders. So even a few whales coming together won't move it that much. But when you look at Jerry the Turtle, it's way more volatile. It has way more opportunity. And if people are very positive about it, you know, the amount of whales that could be coming in with like millions of dollars could easily move it up. So imagine the next pump. The next pump, I imagine, would be up to 10 million market cap. I could be wrong, but at least that is my prediction. So that's an easy 4x, right? If you're looking for that, you know, 300% return, 400% return on your investment right now, this is the time. But I would even go as far as saying, look, although we could get an all-time high, we also have to understand that holding it long term is the safest option here, right? The lowest risk option, because eventually it will go, you know, past 100 million and 200 million market cap. I mean, you just have to look at the roadmap. It's all set here, and we are completing all that has been set out. Look at that. Phase 1 crossed out. Phase 2, I could say we could already start potentially crossing it out because we have completed many of these integrations. The market expansion has been very good, but now it's the major exchange integration. It takes more time. Obviously, you know, you can't have major exchanges coming in every single day. There will be a point where we start, you know, really creating that dominoes effect. But right now, there's a lot of talk, a lot of emails, a lot of phone calls, a lot of participations going on. So it's going to take a bit of time, but it is worth your patience. Simple as that. So emotionally, guys, stabilize yourself and get ready for that next massive move. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.
Pay attention, crypto gossipators. Things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.